Yo, what's going on, gang? It's that black guy, the black guy, back again with another video for y'all. And this video is gonna be about one of the biggest Xanax fiends I've ever met in my entire life. And I haven't spoke to this guy in maybe like a year or two, but I feel like he's definitely still on the bars. Hopefully he's doing well, more power to him, but we're gonna take this all the way back. So, let's get right into this. So I first met this dude in my freshman year of high school, and freshman year he was, regular. We didn't really, no one really was like doing crazy drugs freshman year. Mostly we just smoked weeds. Some niggas was doing like psychedelics and just drinking. Sophomore year is when we really started, getting getting gritty with the drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's when niggas started talking about pills, lean, coke. Like we started getting into the designer shit. I was like, oh my god, like these. That's when I learned that niggas in my school had money. When they started talking about lean and coke and bringing that shit to school and just doing it, I was like, oh, like is that not expensive? What's going on, guys? But as I was saying, once sophomore year began, like, and people started getting on the Xanax shit, that's when like this dude really became hooked. I don't know if he had like problems at his in his crib or something. He must have. I remember him talking about how his parents, I don't fucking know, bro. Some shit about his fucking parents always arguing at home and shit, and how like he always has beef with his sister. He had an older brother too, but I think out of everyone in his family, his older brother was probably like the most sane out of all of them. Maybe like 2, 3 months into the fucking into sophomore year, like November, right before Christmas time, right after the fucking Thanksgiving break, he came back to school and he was like a completely different person, bro. Like before the Thanksgiving break, the niggas kind of knew like if you was in his circle or whatever, you already knew like yeah he be doing them bars and shit. But once he came back from the Thanksgiving break, that's when everyone in the whole grade knew like yeah this nigga's a bartard, cause he would come in every other day, bro. Every day at this point, every day he would come in off the bar just looking stupid, bro. Like he changed completely from freshman to sophomore year, bro. It's like night and day. The way this person was. Like freshman year, bro, he was mad talkative, mad upbeat and shit. Sophomore year, bro, my son is just like half asleep every fucking time you look at him. He looks like he's about to pass out. Like completely different fucking person. And he basically had a schedule where he would take these fucking shit slow. Before our homeroom started at 8:40. We would go in, just take attendance and get the announcement and shit and just go to fucking class. So during homeroom at 8:45, he would go in the bathroom and pop a bar. And then that bar would last all the way till like maybe lunchtime at 11:30, and then he'll go in the bathroom before lunch and pop another bar. So let's skip ahead past winter break and go towards near spring break. That's when shit really started popping off. That's when everyone in the grade was really like they would. I don't think anyone was doing it as much as much and as recklessly as he was, but there was still a lot of people who were like, you wouldn't be able to tell in school, but once you got outside of school, you went to like a house party or something, bro. These niggas was fucking lit. They were geeked. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, this kid, I didn't even name him. Fuck, I didn't even name him. I just peeped. Shit. We're just gonna call this nigga Andy, okay? So at this point, Andy is like, he's basically damn near failing all his classes because he's asleep in every fucking class he goes to. And the only way he's really passing at this point is if he just cheats off like one of his friends in his friend group. And I'm not gonna lie, I only had one class with him. I had a Spanish class with him. And every time I go into Spanish class, bro, I would walk in. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would be late to that class every time. Just because like I didn't care. The teacher was like I had beef with the teacher, I'm not gonna lie, but that's a different story for a different day. So I would walk in late half the time, and this nigga would literally just be face down on the fucking desk, damn near. Sometimes he would be damn near drooling, bro. I'd be like, yo, and cause the teacher is like, she doesn't really, her native language wasn't really English. She was shit, where was she from? She was from one of those European countries. Like her first language wasn't even Spanish, but she was teaching Spanish. But whatever. So she never really like, she wasn't really like at that enforcive of a teacher, you know what I mean? So if she saw this nigga passed out on the table, she wasn't really gonna like go and press him, be like, yo, wake up type shit. 'Cause she was like a soft spoken teacher, you know what I mean? She was basically on the verge of failing like every single class at this point. So he really is like niggas. The people in his friend group were really trying to like steer him in the right direction because he was really like in 1 year, bro. He went from maybe a B average student to like going down to damn near a D minus. Like it was crazy. Like these bars go hard, bro. It's insane. And it's kind of sad too because like while he was off the bars and shit, bro, niggas would low key like the niggas would low key take advantage of him, bro. Like I'm gonna be real, like niggas would be dead ass taking money from him. They'd be like, yo, bro, remember when you said you owe me $5 from like that one time, bro? Remember last week when I bought you that pizza? And then he would dead ass be like, and he'll give them the money, and it's like, yo, bro. And they'll be laughing about it, like, dude, it's kind of fucked up. Like he's really, you can obviously see he like has no idea what he's on, what planet he's on right now, and you're just gonna take advantage of him like that, bro. Like that's a little fucking excessive. Like, and it wasn't even just that, bro. Niggas would dead ass sell him like fake carts and pods and like blatantly fake shit, bro. Like niggas, you remember those Supreme carts niggas would have, bro? And the fucking like it would literally be a box and it said Supreme and like it was a cart like with like Supreme selling THC carts, my nigga. Are you serious? Like you really think that's fucking real, bro? But nigga was on the Zanny and he was just trying to get smacked, so he just bought whatever the fuck niggas was selling him, bro. And niggas was dead ass foul, but I'm not gonna get that deep into that because it's gonna get me upset because that's fucked up. But yeah, and at this point he was already in too deep, bro. Like there was no way he was gonna pull him out. He was too addicted. He had a plug. He had all different plugs for these Zans too, bro. So if he even tried to get one plug to stop selling to him, bro, he had like three other niggas he could just hit up anytime. Whenever he was home, he had a plug near his house. When he was at school, he had a plug at school if he needed to get more. He did track and field before, but I don't know if he must have just stopped going to that shit. But he had a plug on the track and field team that used to give him some shit sometimes. Like it was crazy. Like they was like really this year, bro. The plugs in our schools really started to step the fuck up, and some of these niggas really exposed themselves as dickheads. I'm not gonna lie, selling this nigga fake carts and shit. That was crazy. And he ended up getting expelled like maybe March, April of the next of this year. Well, not this year, but the sophomore year. Because bro, he came in. I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but fuck, I'm gonna go into a deep dive. Bro, this dude, I told y'all his regular schedule. He'll pop a bar in the morning before homeroom, and he'll pop a bar before lunch. Well, for some reason this time, this stupid nigga said he had one bar, and that's not enough. Two bars, and nah, I want more than that. Let's pop three fucking bars, three full ladders right there in the middle of fucking lunch. You know what I'm saying? So this dude walks in, bro, during lunch. Oh my God, he looks so fucking retarded. He could barely stand up straight, bro. He had to walk all the way down because the table we sat at, the cafeteria table we sat at was all the way near the exit. And he was coming from all the way where from like where you come from the bathrooms and shit, like from the entrance of the fucking cafeteria. And it's a long ass cafeteria and like all the cafeteria seats are filled because our grade was packed, bro. We had like 400 or 500 people in our fucking graduating class. Like it was a pretty big fucking school. So he was walking down the little side aisle, and literally as every time he walked past a table, bro, like everyone at the table would just start staring at him because he looked fucking ridiculous, bro. I don't know how the TAs, there was like two, three TAs on each corner of the fucking room, and I don't know how they didn't see this nigga, bro, but he looked fucking stupid, bro. I can't even describe the way he was walking, bro. He was walking retarded. Like he was like it looked like he had noodle legs the way he was walking kind of. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nah, he cannot be on those Zans, bro. He has to be on some crazy shit. I thought he was on ketamine or something the way he was moving, bro. He was like trying so hard to stay. You know the Quaalude scene from Wolf of Wall Street where Leonardo DiCaprio like he's on the phone and then he just drops and he's like trying to use his legs to open the fucking car. Like that's basically how he looked, but like if he was walking. So he gets caught because we have to go outside for lunch and like come on now, he could barely fucking stand and walk. Like as soon as he sat down for at the table when he got there and the TAs didn't see him, bro, he just fucking his head literally just smashed on the fucking table and he just knocked. I was like, holy shit. He had a little lunch bag that he brought and I don't know what he had in there, like a water bottle and an apple and a fucking bagel or some shit, bro. Literally, he just tossed the apple, he took the water and he was just like squeezing the shit. Like that shit literally came out all over his mouth and fucking shirt and shit. It was really like I don't know what the fuck he was on, bro. Well, he was on the Xannies. But yeah, he squeezed the water, but he squeezed the fuck. I don't know if he just didn't realize how much was in the bottle, or he didn't know his own strength type shit. But he just squeezed it, and like it got all over his fucking shirt and tie, and all over his face. And like at that point, all of his friends at the table were like, they were kind of half laughing, but half of them was kind of like, "Yo, bro, he's really fucked up this time. Like this isn't like this is kind of serious." And at this point, the TAs are coming like they come with a what's that shit called? Like a little a gavel or whatever the fuck, you know those things you smash on the fucking like the judges have. They come with like a little gavel, and every time they hit your table, that means like you have to get up and go get ready to go outside type shit. They like bring us out by tables. So they come to our table and they do that shit, and like everyone gets up, and one of his friends, I'm just gonna call him Tim. One of uh one of Andy's friends, Tim, he's trying to like, help him up to help him walk there without making it look suspicious, cause the one of the TAs, and this TA is the dean, so it's even worse. Like just because this TA is the dean, it made it like it 10 times worse, cause this dude, he's a fiend, bro. If he could catch anybody anywhere lacking, bro, he'll catch you. Like he'll give out detentions, bro, outside of school. I swear to God. He'll be outside of school. We'll be on the train station. If you don't have your tie on or you have your fucking belt off, bro, he'll dead ass give you a detention. And it's like you can't say shit. Cause that's the dean, nigga. And he wrote the handbook, pussy. Like, my boy would really be out here fucking fiending to catch a nigga lacking. It was crazy. It was kind of funny, but like, not when you got in trouble. Not when he caught you. It was funny if only your friends got caught. But yeah, he ends up getting caught lacking, bro. Like he's getting up and like this dude Andy is pretty tall. He's like 6 feet, skinny as fuck, lengthy, like mad fucking bony. And this kid Tim is like 5'6", 5'7". So he's basically just leaning on top of him, like all over his fucking shoulder and shit. His whole fucking upper body's just leaning on his shoulder while Tim is trying to carry him off, and like literally off rip, his legs are dragging on the floor. Off rip, the fucking my dean was like, "Oh nope, stop! What's going on with him? Is he all right? What is this? Why can't he walk?" And he starts calling his name. He's like, "Andy, Andy." And at this point, Tim he's trying to push him up so he can stand on his own, cause he's trying to get the fuck out of there, or else he's gonna get in trouble too, type shit. So he kind of just like pushes him up, and like Andy kind of just like topples over and just falls back on the fucking on a cafeteria table chair desk, whatever the fuck it's called. He just falls back down on a thing, and at this point, both the TAs, the TA from all the way in the back that was dismissed on the other side of the cafeteria, he comes over, and they're all helping Andy up, and he's like, everyone go outside, we have to handle this. So everyone's outside, and we're kind of like flustered. Like at this point, usually we only stay outside for like 5-10 minutes, but because this nigga was so fucked up and they didn't know what was going on with him, bro, we was outside for like 20, 25 minutes, bro. We were late to our next class. Our teachers was like, what the fuck happened? And everybody was already talking, talking, talking. As soon as we were outside, they were like, yo, bro, he's about to get expelled. What you think's gonna happen, bro? No way. He was on Xans. How many did he take, bro? Like, niggas was already outside fucking gossiping. So a week goes by now and no one's heard shit from Andrew. Like we haven't seen him in class, nothing. Like he's been MIA for a good week after this incident, and none of the TAs, the dean, no one has said shit about it. Everyone in his friend group, they don't know anything. They haven't hit him up. He hasn't hit them up. He's been a fucking ghost. So a week goes by and niggas just scrolling through Snapchat and shit, and we ended up seeing this dude post on his story, like the typical black screen with the white text. Niggas like the apology shit. And he's like, "Yo, guys, like, can't believe this happened, but like, they took me out, bro. I'm expelled. I got a transfer." He said he was going to one of the school near my house. Actually, he goes to my zone. He went to my zone school, and it was a public school. So like, he was like, "Damn, bro, it was nice knowing all y'all, bro. If there's ever any parties and shit, let me know. I'll still pull up and shit. We all still Gucci. We're all still cool, whatever." And like, all that bullshit. So, everyone's already sending that shit out. Niggas sending it in every group chat they're in. Niggas are sending that shit like, yo, bro, he got expelled. This shit crazy, bro. And like, at this point, no one really realized that there was another kid. Who should we call? What should we call this kid? I'm just gonna call him Mike. There's another kid, Mike, who's been absent for a good like 4 fucking days now. Like, what, like maybe like 1 or 2 days after Andrew got like, I said his real name, fuck it. After Andy got sent to the after Andy got sent to the nurse and shit, after the whole Suzanne incident, bro, this kid Mike has been like, he's been gone. Like he got called down to the office one day and we no one has seen him since, but he's a really low key dude, so no one really realized like that, bro. Like he really is just like very low key. So no one even noticed that he was absent for a couple days. And come to find out, this nigga Mike got expelled as well, bro. And this is a little crazy, cause this nigga Andy basically just ratted on fucking Mike badly. So after Andy posted this whole shit on his story, maybe like a day later, this nigga Mike posts on his story talking about, yo, bro, everybody don't fuck with this nigga Andy, bro. He's talking about how Andy's a op and shit, how he snitched on him about selling him the Zans and shit, and how he folded under pressure or whatever the fuck. And you could obviously tell this nigga's pissed off, bro. Like, he's talking crazy in this shit. Like, he's posting multiple things on his story about, like, yo, fuck this nigga Andy, bro. If I see this nigga, it's on site. Like, I'm gonna get this nigga pop, bro. If I see him, if any niggas that I know see him, bro, it's on site for this motherfucker, bro. Like, we shooting the 30 whenever, bro. Like, he's talking fucking crazy. And at this point, I don't think he has Andy. He doesn't even have Andy on fucking Snapchat at this point. I don't think. Like, they've been deleted and blocked each other or whatever, but he's just talking his talk. And I'm not gonna lie, the school that had to go to, my zone school, bro, like there was a lot of niggas there that knew niggas from my school, especially the big plugs in my school, and like it was not a good look for my boy Andy. Let's just say it like that. So basically, the first week of Andy going to the new school, was a public school. I basically hear from one of my friends because I went to the middle school that's in the campus. So most of the people that graduated from middle school with me, maybe like 30-40% of them, went to that zone school right in that campus, the high school. So I basically knew like most of the niggas in his fucking grade. And one of my friends had told me that this nigga ended up getting jumped after school one day. Like there was like this big ass school wide brawl, bro. Like everybody, I don't know what the fuck happened. He sent me a video of it, bro. I wish I could put the video like on the screen right now, but like I'm not trying to like put out no faces or nothing. But there was a whole school-wide like beef. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know if it was some gang shit. It was some shit to do with like just niggas beefing, bro. It had to be some fucking gang shit or something. Cause if like, bro, it was basically like a couple hundred people, bro, outside the fucking campus, all the way down the trail to the bus stop, bro. Just straight niggas throwing fists. It was crazy. Like my friend told me he was in like there was like a whole circle of niggas fighting, bro. He had to pull out some karate shit, like fucking like it was a movie or something. And I believed him because he's a fucking black belt in karate. That nigga be doing some crazy shit, motherfucker Jackie Chan or something. But yeah, basically he told me during this brawl, like maybe like 4 or 5 niggas jumped this nigga Andy and like basically was like telling him like, yo, you a fucking op, nigga, you a snitch, pussy, and they was just basically like curb stomping and shit. So he got pretty fucked up, and he ended up going to the hospital, and he was down and out for like maybe a couple days. He didn't go to school for no week and shit. So uh, I think he learned a lesson about snitching, but sadly, that's not really the end of the story for this man Andy. It's just a tragic tale for this motherfucker, bro. So after that, he goes back to school now, and he's on crutches and shit, bro. So he goes to the bathroom. This is maybe like a couple of days after he came back. Like the first day or two, niggas like pitying the nigga. They're like, damn, bro, like shit, they really drew crazy. But like after that, like the pity party's over. Now niggas need to get their bread in. So apparently, according to my friend, niggas really ran up to him. Like two, three niggas went to him in the bathroom and like robbed him, bro. They took his cart, his fucking battery. They took his money out of his wallet, bro. They took his Metro card. Like they fucking violated him for no reason. It was crazy. Like, damn, how you gonna rob a crippled nigga, bro? That's foul. Like, you see what I'm saying with these niggas, bro? Like, first of all, this dude's popping. I don't know if he was still popping Zans at this point, cause he kind of got. I think he was, cause they definitely gave him some sort of pill, they probably gave him a perk or something, bro. Cause he got fucked up in that fucking brawl. I'm not gonna. He got fucking jumped badly. Like he was in the hospital for a minute. He had like tears on his face and shit. His fucking knee was like fucked up. They had like pipes and shit, bro. Like this shit was like the 80s. I was like, oh my god. Like they really took that shit old school, bro. Shit was wacky. But Yeah, he basically got fucking jumped, and then after that, he got robbed on top of it. Like it was, I don't think it was the same people, but that shit was just icing on the cake for this motherfucker. And so after he recovered, I guess he just went back on the Xannies because all after that, all I was seeing was videos of him passed out in class and shit all over my fucking Snapchat. Like every other day, I'll see a video of him passed out or saying or doing some just stupid wacky shit for a fucking Xanny. Like basically at this point, his plugs were all just fucking violating him, bro. Like they'll charge him like fucking 10, 20 bucks for like one or two bars. Like that's crazy. They'll be super taxing this nigga, bro, and he'll just have to deal with it because he needed the fucking Zans, bro. It was really fucking sad. And after this, I didn't see him for a while until he came to my fucking job one day. Like I don't know if he knew I worked there, but this was after high school, so this was like three. I haven't seen him in like maybe 3, 4 years at this point, cause he left my sophomore year and I didn't see him since. So he comes into my job one day and I'm working at Starbucks, and he pulls up and he's like, at first I don't think he notices me cause I looked a little different. I had my hair twisted and shit, so I didn't really look the same as I did fucking 3, 4 years ago. So at first he didn't notice me, but I noticed him off rip because he still looked exactly the fucking same, bro. He was wearing the same little gray fucking dirty ass zip up hoodie with a white t-shirt and his whole greasy looking hair, bro. And he just looked mad pale and just skinny and just lanky. So I knew off rip that was him. So I looking at him, I'm like, yo, Andrew? And he looks at me, he's like, yo, bro, what? He was like, you work here, bro? What the fuck? And he's a little hype. I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, we're not really friends like that no more, bro. Like, you on different timing. But I didn't say that out loud. I'm like, yo, like, how you been, bro? How's life, man? You graduated high school and shit? Like, what you doing now? He's like, yeah, I graduated. I go to the community college, but I think he said he dropped out of the community college, like maybe like 2 semesters in. So shit. He said, yeah, I went to community college, but I dropped out, and you know, blah blah blah. And at this point, I don't really care anymore. I'm trying to get into the juicy details. I'm like, yo, bro, like you still be, I'm trying to like not say it out loud. 'Cause I'm like on the floor in the middle of my fucking job. So I'm like, yo, I'm like, I'm doing like a pill motion, like I'm putting a pill in my mouth. I'm like, yo, but you still be like popping them shits, like you still be, you know, getting down and gritty with it. He's like, nah, I'm actually clean, bro. He said he's like 2, 3 months clean, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not believe that like at all. Like looking at him, bro, he was kind of itchy. He looked like he had the telltale signs of a recovering addict, but like I don't know, bro. I just didn't believe him. I did not buy him. But he tells me, yeah, I've been in and out of rehab since like since I got expelled type shit. Like my parents have been really trying to get me like back back on track and all that bullshit. I'm like, damn, bro, that's fucking, that's nice, man. 2 months clean, bro. You doing you? And he's like, yeah, it's cool, but like now, like he said in rehab they just had him smoking mad fucking cigarettes, which is like, I guess I don't know. That's like fighting fire with fire. Like what the fuck? Nigga say, yo, don't do Zans, but like just smoke a bunch of cigarettes and get cancer. That's fire. But shit, I mean, as long as he's not fucking passing out drooling in the middle of fucking class and at work, then I guess smoke some cigarettes, bro. But you know, he came to the job and he did all that, and he starts trying to basically he's trying to sell me Zans. He's like, yo, bro, I still have like a couple loose ones that like I'm trying to get rid of because I'm not trying to do them anymore. I can't look at them, bro. Like if you want to, let me know. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good off that. Like, how you going? Like, bro, I've seen your whole journey through this fucking because of this drug, and you trying to sell it to me now, bro? You fucking retarded. But yeah, after that, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm Gucci. Like, I'll just stick to smoking weed and whatever other drug I was doing at the time. And he's like, nah, I feel you, bro. Don't do this shit. Like, this shit's bad for you. I'm like, bro, if it's bad for you, why did you just try and sell it to me, my nigga? Like, bro, that's why I'm saying, like, this dude had to be off a bar or something. Bro was really contradicting himself every sentence. But after that, he's like, yeah, bro, I actually gotta go. I gotta go back home. Like, I'm like, bro, you walking home? Cause he lived maybe like 10 minutes away from me, and my job was like what 20, 30 minutes away. It was like an hour walk back to my house from my job. So I'm like, bro, you're about to walk, bro? Like you do not look like you're fit to walk an hour. He's like, nah, bro, I don't know. I was gonna just go and go on the bus and just ask for a ride. He's like, yo, bro, you got a bus fare I could get? And he goes, bro, he does the most like he does the most homeless shit I've ever seen, bro. He goes to the tip jar, bro, and he starts scrounging through the tip jar trying to take out coins. And I'm like, I have to slap his hand. I'm like, yo, bro, like, What are you fucking homeless, my nigga? Why are you trying to take money from the tip jar, bro? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, yeah, bro, you right, my bad, bro. Like, I'm trying to get home, bro. I'm fucking tired, man. Like, you know, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't even ask what he was doing. Like, honestly, I just gave him $2 out of my wallet. I'm like, yo, bro, just go get change from somewhere. Like, good luck to you, bro. Whatever. He's like, bro, thank you, bro. Like, bro. Then he starts asking. He's like, yo, bro, hit me up, bro. 'Cause I still had him on Snapchat. He's like, yo, bro, hit me up, bro. We could hang out. We could cypher one day or something. I'm like, yeah, bro, definitely, yo, I got you. Like, sarcastic as fuck. Like, bro, I'm not hanging out with you, bro. Come on. But yeah, that's basically the end of the fucking story. So it's pretty long. Um, the last I've heard of this Andy character, he's been up to the same shit. I think he popped Zans again. Honestly, the last person I heard speak about him was when I was talking to his sister, which was maybe like 7 months ago. And I'm not gonna lie, his sister's a whole different story, bro. She tried this. She has an OnlyFans. Like she's been a thought since like high school, cause she went to a Catholic school also, but she went to an all girls school. So it was like, bro, those Catholic girls that went to the all girls school, bro, in high school. Oh my God, they would be the most wild ones at the parties. I'm not gonna hold you. They was really feeding for some dick. They'll be on the dance floor doing splits and shit, trying to get niggas' attention. I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be like, ooh. So me and her had a little relationship since high school or whatever. So I'm still kind of on and off with her, cause the pussy fire. Like relax, like it's kind of cool. Feel me? But like, let's not talk about my personal business like that. And like, she basically just tried to have me be on her OnlyFans with her. Like, nah, bitch. But that's a different story for a different day. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm just rambling now at this point. As you can see, I just like talking about bullshit. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you know what to do, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace!